guys, what is up? Welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. For today's video, I'm sharing with you something pretty exciting. Sand & Sky has released 2 new products which I'm going to share with you today. If you guys have not heard about Sand & Sky, I literally don't know where you have been, probably living under a rock, because they are everywhere at the moment. They're all over Instagram, all over YouTube. Everyone is talking about them. They're probably most well known for their Australian pink clay mask, and also I think it's the exfoliating treatment. I have done reviews and demos on both of those products. I'll leave them linked up in the cards up here, but also down below if you wanted to check them out. Probably the things that they're most well known for is like exfoliating, clarifying products to help remove impurities from the skin. But these 2 new products are all about hydration, and we've ditched the pink and we're going purple. These are the 2 new products. The first is the Australian Emu Apple Super Bounce Mask. Then we have the Australian Emu Apple Dreamy Glow Drops as well. So today we are going to be applying these to the skin. I'm going to chat to you about the product, what I like, what I don't like. I'm going to be showing you up close images of my skin as well. So if you guys are interested in hearing more about these new release items from Sand & Sky, then just keep watching. So Sand & Sky reached out to me about a couple of weeks ago actually and asked if I wanted to try out these products. So just so you know, these products were gifted to me. They asked me if I'd be interested in testing them out and sharing with you. So I jumped at the chance because Sand & Sky is like an beauty pioneer at the moment. Like in Australia, Sand & Sky is everywhere. And I love to be able to review Australian products for you and share them with you because woohoo, I'm Aussie, if you guys couldn't already tell. So I'm really excited to be able to share really great Australian products with you guys. Like I said, I have done a review on their 2 previous products, which the first one is the Australian Pink Clay. This is the like clarifying clay mask. And I've also done a first impressions review on the exfoliating treatment mask as well. Both of those products I felt worked really well. I did have a little bit of sensitivity against the clay mask, but the exfoliating treatment I thought worked amazingly, and I was so happy with the results that I got from that. So when Sand & Sky reached out to me, I was so excited and I totally jumped at the chance to be able to share these new products with you. So let's just jump right into them. So this is the first new product that they have come out with. So this is what the packaging looks like. They have ditched the traditional pink look from the original kind of exfoliating treatments, and we've opted for a purple packaging with the hydrating range. This is what it looks like when you open it up. I love the little details on the packaging, like this really cute little drawstring to pull out the product, and then it comes looking like this. So we have a little pamphlet here which just shows the directions on the product, so you can open it up and have a read. It's in this really sturdy kind of glass packaging here. It's purple, absolutely beautiful, and you also have a little kind of spatula brush to apply the product. So the original Sand & Sky mask uses Australian pink clay to be able to withdraw impurities and toxins from the skin to help purify and cleanse the skin. With the new Sand & Sky mask, this baby focuses on hydration. So it has a bunch of different ingredients in it to help hydrate, brighten, and create like a glow to the skin. So the main two kind of strands of ingredients is the Australian Emu Apple, and this product is super packed with antioxidants. It's actually got 3 times more antioxidants than blueberry, so it's really going to help to brighten the skin and protect your skin against free radicals which cause premature aging. And then the other strain of ingredients is what Sand & Sky kind of use as their glow berries. This is a bunch of different berries. It's got kakadu plum in it, rye berries, and also pepper berries. And these combination of berries instantly brighten the skin and really boost hydration. So it's a great combination, and they're all jam-packed into this little baby here. Sand & Sky claims that this is meant to prevent against dullness and signs of aging. It helps to fight against pigmentation that you might have, so sunspots or dark spots, so it helps to brighten the skin to reduce the appearance of pigmentation. And it's also meant to stimulate the production of hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid is like a godsend if you have dehydrated skin or really dry skin. I myself have super oily skin, but it's really dehydrated. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping my skin hydrated to hopefully make sure that my skin is not overproducing those oils. So it's really important that us oily skin girls stay hydrated as well. And the kakadu plum in this is the world's richest source of vitamin C. Vitamin C is a really popular product to use when trying to brighten the skin, so to remove kind of dark spots or age spots or things like that. So this guy's packed with a supercharged amount of really nourishing and brightening ingredients for your skin. Now, to use alongside of the Super Bounce Mask, they've also brought out these Dreamy Glow Drops, and this is what these guys come in. So same kind of packaging and color scheme. You open it up, Again, it has the little tab here so you can pull out your serum. Comes with a little brochure again, and then this is what she looks like when you pull her out. Now, I have been using this over the past week or so you can see that I've used a little bit, but I just want you to have a look at this. See, it's got these two kind of separate layers in here. So you're meant to shake this up so all of the acids in there activate and they are ready to go for use. So these Dreamy Glow Drops are packed with 5 different strains of hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid is such a buzzword at the moment within the beauty community. It has been for a while because it's such a fantastic ingredient. So basically, hyaluronic acid has the ability to hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So what it does is to help attract water to the skin and retain the skin's moisture. And it's really great for every single skin type. If you are dry, it's going to help to hydrate your skin, but also it's really important to keep the skin hydrated if you're oily, because if your skin is not hydrated, it's going to overproduce that oil and make you even oilier. So it's really important, even if you have oily skin, to moisturize and also to make sure your skin is not dehydrated. Using a hyaluronic acid is a really fantastic way to go about that. The Sand Sky Dreamy Glow Drops actually have a 5-type hyaluronic acid complex. These 5 hyaluronic acids working together are really going to help to create multi-targeted hydration to the skin. Those glow drops are going to penetrate deeper into the skin. It's going to help to absorb much quicker. There's going to be better moisture retention and longer lasting hydration, which all sounds like super amazing to me. So that separation within the 2 layers of this hyaluronic complex, which I showed you earlier, is known as a kind of biphase. So basically that water to oil separation within the product. Now the water phase actually penetrates deeper and faster in the skin, so your skin absorbs it and it's not left feeling super greasy or sticky, which I love. And then the oil phase is used to lock in those active ingredients which have already sunk down into the skin. So the oil acts as a layer or a barrier to make sure that those ingredients are locked well into the lower layers of the skin. Now overall, this is meant to improve the tone and texture of the skin and help leave it really juicy, plump and glowing. Again, the Dreamy Glow Drops contain the Australian Emu Apple and also the Kakadu Plum, which is super rich in the vitamin C, so they're again going to help to work together with the mask to continue to brighten the skin's complexion. And the hyaluronic acid helps to plump up the skin, which is going to work to reduce the signs of aging, fine lines, and also improve the skin's elasticity. And there's also a bunch of really good oils in here: jojoba oil, olive oil, and also almond oil, which are really good hydrators as well. Now those oils absorb instantly into the skin and don't leave any kind of shiny, greasy residue on the skin, which I love, because the last thing I want with my oily skin is to be adding a grease pile of oil onto my skin even more. That's just like a total recipe for disaster. So I've been testing out these products for the last week or so, and I'm pretty impressed at the moment. Now, I haven't been disappointed with any Sand Sky products that I've tried previously, so I wasn't expecting to be disappointed by these guys, but they are an awesome addition to the Sand Sky line. We are going to dip into the demo portion of this video now. I'm going to go and take off all this makeup. We're going to apply the Super Bounce face mask to the skin. I'm going to show you how it works, what it looks like, the textures. We're going to do an up close look at the skin, some before and after, so we can really see how this baby works. And then we're going to go in with the Dreamy Glow Drops to finish it off. So let's just jump right into the demo. So guys, I'm back. I've just cleansed my skin, taken off all my makeup, and this is what we're looking like. I'm going to turn down the exposure and the lights and get really up close so you guys can see what my skin's looking like before we go in and use the mask. Okay, so I hope you guys can see this is what my skin looks like before using the mask. It's feeling a little bit tight at the moment because I have just gone in and removed my makeup. I used the La Roche-Posay Effaclar gel kind of cleanser to remove my makeup and cleanse my skin. It doesn't leave it super tight or anything, but it definitely does feel a little bit drier than before. This is what we're looking like. This is what my forehead looks like. Yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit tight at the moment. It's a little bit tight. I'm going to go in now and apply the mask. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. Now, like I said, I've been using this over the last week or so you can see that I've used a little bit of it at the moment. But the consistency of this, how can I describe it? It's kind of like a creme brulee or like a panna cotta, so kind of like firm and kind of jiggly, kind of slice into it rather than kind of pulling it out like a cream like the original Sand Sky mask. So I don't know if you guys can see, I mean, it definitely suits the name Bounce, like it's a bit like a wiggly jelly kind of like texture. So how I like to go in with it is actually go in with the little spatula and just kind of like slice out a bit. So you can see like that's the kind of texture, but like really kind of jelly and jelly. So then I will just go in and apply it to my skin using that spatula. It's a very thick kind of consistency. And I do find that the spatula applies it quite well onto the skin, just not around my nose. I do find just because it's not like a flat surface like the rest of my face, it can sometimes be a little bit more difficult to apply it to my nose. Like it doesn't really kind of apply very well, but I mean everywhere else it applies quite well. It feels really kind of cool when you apply it to the skin, like really like fresh. I start to get a little bit of a tingling kind of feeling when I do apply it as well. So just something to note, it's not painful or anything like that, or something that I would be worried about, but there is a definite slight kind of tingling happening to the skin. Just kind of feels like refreshing, like a fresh kind of tingle to the skin. So my kind of main skin concerns is that I have very oily skin. I have lots of kind of textures, enlarged pores. I suffer from a lot of blackheads and things like that. I'm also entering into my 30s next year, so I'm definitely looking for something that's going to help improve kind of fine lines that I'm starting to notice appearing on my skin as well. So anything that can help to reduce the signs of aging, I am all for. So that's what I'm looking for in my skincare products. So I'm going to leave this on for 10 minutes. I'm then going to wash it off, and I will come back and we'll have another up close look at the skin, and then we'll go in and we'll start to look at the Dreamy Glow Drops. Okay guys, so I am back. I have rinsed the mask off. Now, something to note is that it's not like the original clay mask where you kind of add water to it and it just kind of like comes off super easy. Because it's that thicker jelly kind of texture, it doesn't like super dry to the skin. It still kind of remains that kind of bouncy, tacky feeling on the skin, but when you go and wash it off, it just is it's a little bit more difficult to get off. You don't have to scrub at your face, but you do have to kind of splash and rub over your skin a little bit more than a traditional kind of clay mask. So just something to note. I'm going to do an up close look at my skin at the moment. It's feeling really smooth, and I definitely don't feel like my skin's as tight as it was after I just cleansed my skin before I put on the mask. So I'm going to zoom in and you can have a look up close and see what my skin is looking like. So I've just turned down the exposure, and then this is what my skin looks like now. It's definitely not feeling as tight as it did before. This is my forehead. Now, one thing that I've noticed since using these products, and I just wanted to mention it as well, one of my major skin concerns is blackheads. I am a constant kind of picker and like extractor. I have that little pimple popping like extractor tool, and I'm constantly trying to get blackheads out of my skin. My blackheads aren't the type that are just really kind of protruding on the skin. They're a little bit more kind of ingrained into the pore. So most of the time I find that I need to get like a little pin or something to kind of open the pore out and then use an extractor to kind of push the blackhead out of the skin. But what I've noticed, I think it's because my skin is so much more hydrated that I can just kind of like prod at the pore and it kind of just like pops out. Like I've never noticed that with any other skin product, and I noticed it straight after the first time I used it. My skin was looking so plump and juicy, so I just was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna try and just get a few blackheads out before I go to bed. Next minute, my entire nose was pretty much completely clear of blackheads, which never happens to me at all. It must be because my skin is just so plump and juicy that the blackhead just kind of like pops out of the skin. Absolutely insane, just very little pressure with the extractor, and they came out so easily. So something to note as well, if you are a blackhead popper and an extractor, the combination of the bounce mask and the Dreamy Glow Drops really help to loosen and get rid of those blackheads. So something to note there for you as well. So like I said, we're going to go in now with the Dreamy Glow Drops, and as you can see, it's got that two separated layers there. So you're going to make sure to shake this up really well so it activates that biphase, which will help the product to penetrate deeper and faster. Those oils, jojoba oil, almond oil, and olive oil will seal off those hyaluronic ingredients and make sure that they're penetrating deep down into the skin. Now, how I would normally apply a kind of serum or something of this nature is that I would just get a bit out and then drop onto my skin and then pat in. This product, however, is very liquidy, so you want to make sure that you just drop the amount into the palm of your hand, mix it together, and then pat over the skin. I feel like that is the best way to use these ones, because otherwise they literally just run all down your skin and it can be a little bit messy. So pop it into your hands. It says to use about 4 drops on the skin, so I'm just going to squeeze a little bottle And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to rub it into my palms of my hand, and then I'm going to press over the skin. It smells so good. It smells like a luxurious spa kind of treatment. It's so good. I do also like to, just whatever's remaining on the palm of my hand, I do just like to put that over the back of my hands as well to help keep them nice and hydrated also. Now what I love about this is that my skin feels smooth and hydrated, but not greasy or sticky. Like, it just feels plump and smooth, and it doesn't feel greasy at all. I'm just going to turn down the exposure a little bit so you can just see my skin. It feels so hydrated and smooth, but like not greasy or tacky at all, which is what I want for my oily skin. Since I've been using a combination of these products, I've definitely noticed that my skin is feeling a lot more hydrated. I don't know if it's too early to say, but I feel as though my skin has started to produce less oil. Like, I'm not feeling as greasy by the end of the day, and I don't find that I've needed to blot as much during the day. I don't know if I can claim that all to these products, but it's definitely something worth noting. So guys, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you again to Sand and Sky for sending me out the Super Bounce Mask and the Dreamy Glow Drops. I'm absolutely loving them, and I can't wait to continue to use them. If you guys are interested in having a look at anything from Sand and Sky, I will leave a link to their website down below, plus also links to both of the products if you're interested in checking them out. Like I said, I've been loving them, and as an oily skin girl, sometimes hydrating products can be a little bit scary, but it is really important that you're still using them to help balance your skin and make sure that your skin's not overproducing those oils. So again, links will be down below if you're interested. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.